Hey, how's it going, guys? This is George Price here with another Mass Planner tip for you, or should I say a Mass Planner usage tip that will help save you guys a little bit of time, money, and such like that. Um, what I'm going to go over really quick is the free AWS or Amazon Web Service VPS offer that Mass Planner usually recommends, and I recommend it myself. Okay, I've been using it for over a year, and it got to the point where I needed to actually pay, which is not a big deal, but you have to pay some, right? So I thought about it, like, why am I going to pay for, just like 30 gigs of space? So I needed to upgrade the space and upgrade the speed. And this is something that probably, if you're a new user to the Amazon freebie, okay, the VPS, then this is something that could help you guys out, all right? If you guys know, I always look to my left to look at my phone. I'm going to stop doing that. Sorry. So business, baby, business. So this is what we're going to do, guys. I'm going to share my screen with you really quick, and I'm going to show you exactly how to modify your Amazon Web Services. Okay. I'm going to show you two ways. The first thing I'm going to do is here we go. I'm going to show you on the Amazon site, okay, what you'll need to do to configure this. Okay, so let me go ahead and present to everyone. All right, and let me go to my screen here. So as you guys can see, I'm logged into the Amazon Web Services site, the management console. All right, so if you guys have an Amazon account, AWS, this is where you need to be, and you're probably familiar with this screen. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, you should have the EC2 service. Okay, so we'll click on that. I'm going to go a little fast, but if you guys need, just pause the video, go back. I'll go a little slow, but a little fast. I'll just go straight to the point. That's basically what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna let this load. And of course, it's gonna be a little slow since we're doing this Hangout here. All right, so this is my my Amazon Web Services, as you can see. And I suggest to you guys, if you're not actually running the services, or if you need to do any sort of maintenance with the service, then I highly recommend that you take and turn the services off when you're not using them. Okay, because if you don't turn it off, then what will happen is in here, you'll see it'll say running instances, and even if it's not doing anything, you're getting charged. Okay, so if you're using this for Mass Planner, great. If you're not using it at all, like a lot of times I just been not using my VPS because I have it on a laptop locally. I just leave it on, and I was incurring, I think it was like $16 a month charges on this service. So just to let you guys know, I mean, it is a costly service, not really costly, but if you're not going to make use of the services, save the money by just turning it off, okay, and don't incur those charges. But let's get straight to the point. So running instances, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to show you guys how you will do the first step, which is increasing your speed. Okay, this is the first thing I wanted to do because I needed more speed. Why is it not running? Okay, so I'm going to click here to launch my instance. Hold on. Make sure I'm doing this right, guys. Okay, because I should have one instance already in here. I'm not sure why it's not showing up in my system. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Yep. It's my correct account. EC2. Let me see S3. Let me check something really quick, guys. Always when you have everything planned out perfectly, it doesn't work, right? But let's just see here. Okay, so I see I have that portion there, which I did the other day. Good. All right, let's go back to the home. Okay, and this is the S3, guys. I haven't fully set up the S3 portion, but that'll be something I'll make another video on for you guys. I just wanted to show you this really quick. Surprisingly, it says I don't have any running instances. That's strange. Or no, not running instances, but no instances. Okay, so let's just click here where it says instances and see. I should have something in there. Launch instance. Yeah, no running instances in this region. Okay. Oh, wow. North Virginia. Why is it North Virginia? Sorry, guys. Okay, mine should be Oregon. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention. I'm doing this from an embedded browser, so an incognito browser, and that's probably why I did that. So Now we'll get to the right window, which is the right location. Make sure you're in the correct location, okay? And then I should see my instances here. All right, and let's just let this load, and I should see, boom. Okay, cool. All right, so guys, this is what you're gonna do the first thing, okay? So as you can see here, my instance type, it says now that it's a M3.medium, okay? When you first start using this service, you're gonna have a, it's a T2 micro, which is very small, okay? Which is like speed-wise. All right, guys, I'm not even worried about the IP address because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna right click on this, okay? And you're gonna go down to where it says instance state and click stop, okay? Yes, stop. All right. Once you've done that, okay, you'll see the instance stopping here. And this is the first portion of this, guys. This is a live video, so it's going to take a few seconds, or it's going to be a little bit. It's not going to be very, very long, but it'll be a little bit because I want to show you guys exactly how to do this. But let this stop, and once it stops, I'll show you the next step, which will be changing the instance type from the gosh, what is it? The from the T2 micro to the to the M3 medium. All right, so basically you do that, guys, by simply right clicking here, and then you go to where it says instance. Okay, change instance type here. Okay, boom, and that's under instance settings. All right, and as you can see here, right now it's an instance type of M3.medium. Okay. Most likely what you have right now is T2 micro. Okay, so if you have it as T2 micro, click it to where it says M3 medium. Okay, and as a matter of fact, I'll do that. I'll go to T2 micro to show you what you'll have now first. Okay, you click apply. Okay, and what you'll see is your IP address is going to change once we connect again, but you see your instance type now is T2 micro. Okay, but what you're going to do, all right, so I'll start from the beginning with you guys. Just go back to instance settings. Okay, and this is like Java, so you may have to like hover over it back and forth a few times, guys. All right, so change instance type. Okay, I'm going to change it back to, you want to have the instance type of M3 medium. All right, click that, click apply. Okay, and then that's the first part. Okay, so what this does is it's going to increase your speed. It's going to make things a bit snappier. All right, the next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to go down to where it says volumes. Okay, click volumes. Okay, and that's just on the left-hand side there, guys. Before we were under instances, now we're under volumes. All right, now you see I have two volumes here. Okay, the original volume that you get is this 30 gig volume. I am not sure, guys. I haven't tested this out, but it's quite possible that you can expand this volume. But what you'll need to do, and I'll show you, basically you're adding like a D drive, which is awesome because if you add this additional drive, okay, there have been some people that have spoke about running Mass Planner from a drive other than their main C drive because it takes up so much space after time and it makes things run slowly. Okay, I haven't tested this out. I may test it out on another VPS and let you guys know how it runs. But attach a second drive, and the way you do that is simply by clicking up top where it says create volume. Okay, and I'm going to tell you something that's really important. All right, it's probably set at 100 now because that's what I did the last one as, but you can set this to whatever you want. Like I said, originally it's going to be 30. Okay, I set it to 100 because I figure 100 gigs should be enough, you know, with this free service. And I'm not sure about the charges, so monitor this, guys. There's an app that you can download on your iPhone, I know for sure, for AWS, and you know, monitor your billing and such like that. So download that so you can monitor this and come back to the site and check it. And like I said initially, if you're not running this service, okay, just turn the instance off, okay, so that you don't incur those charges. All right. What you're going to do here, guys, is basically make sure that you adjust the size. Okay, so the size is, like I said, most likely it'll be 30 if you're just starting out, or like I started out, I did 100. I changed this area. The next thing you want to do is your available zone. Remember up top, it said, I forget what it said at first, but it was like East Coast somewhere, okay? And it showed like up to the top right there. Yeah, there. Okay, but you want to make sure that this available zone, okay, right here, okay, this US West 2A, it's going to be incorrect. you want to make sure that your available zone is the same zone as your instance. So if you already have an instance, or if you already have a volume connected, which is a 30 gig volume from previous, I'm trying to make that finger go. Okay, you want to make sure that the available zone here is the same that you put into the new box. So if you're going to do this, you would simply go, this will be, in my case, I would do West 2B. Okay, you don't need to enter anything here. You can if you want, but you really don't need to. Encrypting the volume, that's up to you. I usually don't. And then simply click here where it says create volume. Okay, there are other options here. That's up to you how you guys want to do it. But like I said, monitor the charges, guys, just in case they charge you anything extra for putting this on the free version. But if you have the free version, do this, especially the speed thing, and then do this portion here. All right. So I'll show you what it looks like on my end. Okay, because that's all you need to do. All right. Oh, sorry. Once you've done this, okay, when you're doing this, guys, make sure that your instance, okay, before you add the volume, make sure that your instance is stopped. Okay, so it's like that. All right. After you've added the volume, and let me show you this here too, because I don't want to lead you guys array. After you've added your volume, so let's create a fake volume here because I'm going to have to do this. To be okay, create. Okay, I'm going to show you guys one thing you'll need to do. All right, so the volume's created. All right, just because the volume's created doesn't mean that the volume is actually connected to your instance. Okay, and that's the reason why the instance needs to be stopped before you do this portion. Okay, and the reason why I showed you this. So let this finish creating. And I can show you guys pretty much everything how this is going to work. So okay, so now you see here for that volume that we just created, the new one, it shows you that it's available, but it doesn't show you that it's in use. Okay, we need to put this in use by clicking here, okay, and then clicking on actions, okay, and click attach volume. Okay, now the reason why it needs to be in the correct area, okay, of course, with this volume, is because when you just click your mouse in here, it should bring up any instances that you have. All right, just by ticking your mouse there. Okay, if you're connected to the wrong instance or a wrong location, so say for instance this was West 2A, this wouldn't appear. I had that issue earlier. Okay, so simply click on that. Okay, that's the volume that you're going to connect it to, and you see here basically this shows you how many different volumes that you could connect. Okay, so I've used XVDF. Okay, and this is XVDP. Okay, but now you see I got DG. Okay, if I keep going, I can go all the way up to from DF to DP. So right now I got DG. That's another volume I can connect. I'm going to click attach. Okay, and then now you see it says in use. All right, so now what I have essentially is 230 gigs connected to that server. All right, or to that instance. So I'll click up top where it says instances. Sorry. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do here is I have it set as M3 medium. Okay, it's stopped at the moment. Okay, West 2B. All right, I'm going to right click and instance state. I'm going to click start. Okay, because if this is not started, okay, I will not be able to connect to my VPS. And that's another thing, guys. If your VPS is ever like not started, I found out the application that I mentioned to you guys that you can get on your iPhone, that also can be it can control like starting and stopping your service. So let me show you here too, guys. So the reason why I said I wasn't worried about the IP address is because you see it basically gives you a new IP address. So what you'll need to do if you're setting this up is once everything gets connected, okay, and I'll wait for it to connect. It says pending now, but once it connects, you want to copy the new IP address, okay, and enter that into your RDP or whatever connecting agent that you're using, your remote connection services that you're using. On my Mac, I'm using I forget exactly what it's called, but you'll see it here in a second. So anyway, we're gonna copy this, right click. Crap. Okay. Actually, let's see if I could just do a copy like this. Let me do it. Okay. But anyway, if not, we can get this. So it's just waiting for everything to connect properly. It usually says after you see where it says initializing, it's usually going to do some checks, and that'll let us know that it's all good. So we should be good here in a second. Okay, let it do one of these status checks really quick, and then we'll connect. So actually, we can go here. Okay, this is the machine here. So like I said, okay, so Mac, it's Microsoft Remote Desktop. So you right click on this and click Edit. Okay, and your IP address is here. I'll just highlight that and then Control V. Okay, cool. Let me do that, and then just simply click X to close it. All right. And let's see, initializing still. Let's see if we can connect though. Double click on it. It's going to show your IP address, the new one. Okay, cool. Click continue. And it should bring us to the server. And I'm going to show you guys the new space that's been added, the new storage space that's been added. So let's see here. Okay, so it's still loading there, guys. Let me click here if I can. Boom. Okay, so now you see that it has the OneDrive of, why is this not working like I thought it would? Does it have to refresh? Okay, it is 5.5. That's correct. Okay. It shows OneDrive. Okay, so this is a 30 gig drive, and this is the 100 gig drive, or one of them. Okay, let's see if it refreshes and gets everything. Okay, there it goes. All right, so cool. I'm scared for a second. All right, so as you can see, guys, I have 1, 2, 3 drives connected to this instance. Okay, this is the main drive C. Okay, this is the drive that I added before. Okay, which I'm using for backup, and yeah. So basically, I use Google Drive. So I store files on here. Okay, from my Google Drive, so it won't take up all the space on this one. All right, but since you can add a third 100 gig drive, you might want to do something like that. But like I said, also you can probably just download the Mass Planner files. Okay, as always told, and just run Mass Planner from the D drive and see if it makes a difference. I'm going to test that out on another machine that I have and see how it runs. But here's what I'm going to do for now, guys. I'm going to disconnect that drive to let you see what happens when you disconnect the instance. I'll show you how to disconnect our storage. All right. So I'm going to close that. Boom. And I'm also just going to close this window. I'm not going to X out. Okay. And then I'm going to scroll over, going to go back here, and you see it did like 2 checks. I'm going to right click here and instance state. I'm going to stop it. Yes, stop. And once it stops, the IP address is going to change, or it's going to be gone. It's going to, you're going to lose it. All right. Okay, come on. So guys, the main parts that you need to really, I guess, like focus on is making sure that the instance state is stopped before you modify any of these settings, okay? So it's stopped now. We're still at a medium, M3 medium. We're gonna go back to volumes, okay? We're gonna disconnect that one volume that we just added, the last one, okay? So the last one that was added was DG. I'm gonna click here, okay? I'm gonna click actions. I'm gonna click detach volume. Yes, detach. And after it's detached, because I really don't need this, guys, I'm just going to delete that volume. So actions, delete volume. Yes, delete. Okay, you don't have to do this. I'm just showing you how you would do this action, okay? So the next thing that I'm going to do is go back and connect to the server, okay? And I'm going to wait till this happens because I want to make sure that that is disconnected from the deal, since it was actually a drive that was connected and it showed that it was in use. So I'm going to just wait till the deletion is completed, and then we'll go back and connect and show you once again how to change the IP address when you're connecting to a new drive and so forth and so on. But this is something, guys, that I know for myself and a couple others have been wondering, like, how to get this, like more space and more speed on the Amazon server. Once again, I'm not sure of the charges that may be incurred for doing these changes, but just make sure that you're using this. If you're using it, you monitor the cost that will be incurred to you, and you contact Amazon as soon as possible. Because if you're in the US, it's quite possible this service here, using this service, and I'm about to migrate all my stuff over to Amazon. That's why I did the increase in the drive size. But I'm about to migrate all of my stuff over to the Amazon service and start running it from a VPS, because I'm in the US and it just may be cheaper, and it's better if I can run it from their services, because it's not bogging down my computer, right? I can use my computer for other things. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. And most VPS services out there, they cost around, gosh, like maybe $50 a month. Okay, you can get the same services with Amazon, and then do the IP changes, the proxies and stuff like that, like you see everyone doing in the group. So yeah, guys, this is a great deal if it's cost effective, and that's what I'm testing it for. And I'm showing you guys how to set this up in case you want to test it as well. All right, so let's just see. This is still deleting. Hopefully this will be finished in a second, so I can reconnect to the service and show you guys how this works, or basically show you guys disconnected on the system in this video. Okay, still deleting. And it's probably taking a while too, guys, because 100 gigs, I mean, like a lot of times we don't think about it, but when you're actually, like deleting that size space, especially, and even with it not having any content on it, it could take a bit, especially virtually. So it's just cleaning all the remnants of it and making sure everything is gone. Let's go to instances. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and, okay, so guys, you can do this one or two ways. You can right click here and do this, or you can click up top. As long as this check here is blue, or this box is blue, click on actions, instant state, and you can start it there, or do the modifications there. Okay, yes to start it. All right, and while that's starting, I'm going to go down to volumes and see if that portion has been deleted yet. Loading volumes. Okay, good. It's deleted. Okay, so let's just go back up to instances again to get that new IP address. Okay, cool. Got it. It's initializing. Got it. Let's go ahead and copy this. Command C on your Mac or Control C on a PC. We'll go here, right click, edit, or you also can click up on this pencil to edit it as well. Okay. But we'll just go ahead and highlight that, Control V or Control C. I mean, Command V or Control C, Command V on a Mac or Control C on a PC. All right, so that's good. Click the X, close it out. All right, initializing. All right, let's see if we can connect to it. And now we should just have the 2 drives connected instead of the 1. I mean, instead of 3. And initially, it's probably going to show us 3 drives like it did show us just the 2 drives before, until it synchronizes everything. Wow, it still shows the old IP address. That's strange. And if you guys have used these Amazon VPSs, and just me clicking on that button there, that should show you right away that, yes, it is a heck of a lot faster than it normally is. Yeah, I'm not running Mass Planner at the moment, but still, just that extra space makes a difference. But okay, guys, all right, that M3 change makes a difference too. But okay, guys, let me go ahead and get back to the screen, and that's basically it. So as you can see, Mass Planner on the VPS, or the Amazon VPS, increasing the speed, changing the settings a bit, the effects that I can have for you. So let me just go back to my cam. Yes. Stop. All right, so guys, that's it. That's how you configure the free Amazon EC2 VPS service to have increased speed. Okay, changing it from the T2 microservice to the M3 medium service, and also adding an additional volume. Okay, so which means like extra storage. All right, so instead of having just a 30 gig freebie, you have an extra 100 gig additional drive. All right, So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you change the settings. And if you need help, just contact me. Okay, my contact details are in the details. And also you see the link here. All right, you guys have a great day. Bye-bye. Hey, and subscribe to this channel. This is the new channel that I'm going to use for pretty much everything Mass Planner. All right. Speak to you guys soon. Bye-bye.